Welcome to the Hidden History series. In this episode, I am going to discuss astral travelling. The concept of astral travel is defined as an out-of-body experience, or OBE. Essentially, astral travel is a type of astral projection when the astral body of the individual leaves the physical body. Although this scientific phenomena has not been proven by academics, the CIA and other intelligence organisations are very well known for the extensive levels of research they have done concerning astral projection. The CIA has also trained numerous individuals to effectively astral travel within the 4D holographic reality of the astral plane. Around 15% of individuals experience an out-of-body experience where they are able to view different geographic locations around the planet Earth, sometimes even off-planet from unusual views, perspectives or angles. This means that more than 1 in 10 individuals regularly experience an out-of-body experience such as astral travel. Much of Western science currently states and believes that astral projection is not actually real, because scientists believe the law of physics cannot be applied to such theoretical phenomena. However, millions of human beings around the world have numerous experiences of astral travel since childhood, and there are many accounts where clients who have had regressive hypnotherapy sessions describe the 4D holographic reality of the astral plane. The Stargate Project began April 1972 at Stanford Research Institute, which is located in Northern California, Western United States. The Stargate Project was $20 million research objective, where the CIA used physics and what is called scientific remote viewers to gather detailed information about a remote or unseen object. The concept of astral travel concerns using the astral body as a form of perspective awareness, whilst the concept of scientific remote viewing involves moving the individual's consciousness beyond space-time. There is nothing mysterious about either astral travel or scientific remote viewing, as they openly admit the Stargate Project really did exist. The Stargate Project was established during the Cold War that existed between the United States of America and Russia, because it was believed the Russians had become extremely advanced in their research into astral travel and scientific remote viewing. Some indication of the potent research which the Russians had achieved is given in the book called Psychic Discoveries Behind the Iron Curtain by Sheila Ostrander and Lynn Schroeder. One of the many programs that emerged from the Stargate Project was the experiment that became known as the Mars Exploration, which occurred during the 22nd of May 1984. Where Joe Mcmoneagle, a retired US Army Chief Warrant Officer who covertly worked as a remote viewer with the US Army Intelligence, the Stanford Research Institute and the DIA, the Defense Intelligence Agency, claimed he observed huge 5-sided pyramids, a massive obelisk structure and huge road networks on the surface of the planet Mars. The timeline for the scientific remote viewing session was 1 million BC, according to the documents which the CIA recorded during the experiment known as Mars Exploration. Joe Mcmoneagle claimed he left the Stargate Project during December 1984 with a Legion of Merit Award. This was for providing information on over 100 targets from information that could only be obtained by using scientific remote viewing. He served in 450 missions between June 1978 and December 1984, where he also helped to locate hostages and the Red Brigades. Joe Mcmoneagle became a training instructor at the consciousness development facility known as the Monroe Institute, which was created by Robert Allen Monroe. Robert Monroe was a radio broadcasting executive who became famous as a researcher into the altered states of consciousness. He founded the Monroe Institute in October 1985. The Monroe Institute trains individuals to effectively use scientific remote viewing. Robert Monroe first had an out-of-body experience in October 1958, where he observed himself. He is also credited for inventing the term out-of-body experience. Human beings who have advanced souls know that they cannot change the system, and they don't wish to. They are content to enjoy themselves in the Earth life system, and the only influence they exert is to maximize their experience. It is very common for individuals who have been in traumatic incidents to have an out-of-body experience, which then became their version of astral travel, where a person observes the traumatic incident or accident and then awakes up in hospital, where they are resonating in 4D holographic reality from the astral plane and perceive themselves lying on an opening theatre table during surgery. It becomes a very profound spiritual experience for them. These stories are more common than you think and are very unexplainable for most individuals. Sometimes the individuals who have had the out-of-body experience even remember conversations which the medical staff were having during the operation. Within the Vedic Indian scripture called the Manduryak Upanishad, the concept of Chatura, Tahura and Shafura, which means the fourth, that defines pure consciousness in the human mind, which are the waking states, the dreaming state and the dreamless deep sleep. During the Victorian period in the United Kingdom, this meditative routine was known as travelling clairvoyance in spiritual circles. The famous clairvoyant and psychic known as Edgar Cayce, who many called the sleeping prophet, claimed he could channel his higher self while in a trance-like state. Edgar Cayce did 1,200 readings on Egypt, where he revealed the origin, purpose and prophecies of the Great Pyramid and the Sphinx. He even went into his own past life and saw himself as the temple priest called Ra-Ta, who wanted to unify the spiritual teachings of human beings. The famous Serbian inventor called Nikola Tesla developed many dream experiments where his acute hearing and visualization skills allowed him to use complex visualizations where he could connect himself into a lucid state beyond 3D holographic reality of this material world. Was Tesla living on another frequency? When you look into his work, you will realize how advanced it was, and therefore what has happened to this scientific research that he left behind. It can never be forgotten. Western science has constructed its own walls of academic restriction and can never explain such frequencies, and therefore any reasoning about the concept of astral travel or scientific remote viewing is dismissed, when actually this realm is operating right alongside this one. But as the CIA described in their own documents, the discovery of the energy underlying telepathic communications will be the equivalent to the discovery of atomic energy. With that being said, maybe a lot of damage could occur if such knowledge was gained by the wrong kind of individuals. Most individuals do not need any kind of scientific proof that astral projection or other kinds of psychic phenomena are real, because such experiences are intuitively centered within the minds of the experiencer, who do not look to Western science for confirmation that astral projection or scientific remote viewing are real and truly authentic. So without any doubt whatsoever, human beings have an astral body and a higher state of consciousness, but we allow ourselves to become trapped in egocentric thinking and overwhelmed by the mundane systems around us. Why are so many individuals power hungry and focused always on having to control other human beings on planet Earth? It is obvious as to why human beings are not taught in schools and colleges about the astral plane. Maybe it is the case that human beings need to discover this knowledge in other ways, and of course every aspect of this information is there if we choose to look. Thank you for watching this episode. Lots more to come in the Hidden History series. Please subscribe and I'll see you next week.